Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. No time for pleasantries. We're getting attacked immediately as we've entered Darkscape. Sorry, not Darkscape, the Dark Valley. Two shots out of this absolutely ridiculous shotgun, though, and we should be safe. But it is getting late, and I can see that based on the amount of mutants that I'm fighting. And so, I think the best option for me right now would be to put the PDA away. And see who we're fighting. That's a mercenary. I am among friends. Okay. As they say in the local language, поехали, блять. I mean, there's an ecologist. They're friendly. Hold up. Yeah, that's a merc. Okay, we're good. That is also a merc. Okay. Abandoned pig farm. Hello, fellow ecologist. Well, I keep saying that as though I'm an ecologist myself. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, hello, friend. Hello, everybody.
Damn, I need a drink.
I need food
Well,
and...
spill it.
Man. Boy, have I got a story for you. Like, sit down and listen if you want, is all I have to say. Because, D's, right? Just came back from the Agroprom Underground. And it is... I mean, it is hell out there. Okay, radiation resistance and this. That's actually really good. Lurker hide is... I mean, it's 70%, whatever. Yeah. Just, yeah, gotta be careful. Oh, I gotta... I gotta calm down for a second. I also wanna... check this. Stone blood. Psi resistance in exchange for... bleeding control. And actually really good bleeding control. Okay, I have some very useful artifacts, turns out. Please do not push me into the fire. I appreciate you and everything. Just please, do not do that. Okay, got a couple of things to disassemble. Lighten the load up a bit. Did I view this thing? I did. So, going to... go. Unpack the batteries. Assemble. And yeah. Guns actually not that clean. We gotta maintain. Gotta clean the trigger mechanism for it. There you go. It's not like I need this 9mm barrel, but I keep the rest of this stuff. Sell most of it probably to the bandits. Alright. Last bottle of water I have. Let's chug it down. Grab this stash over here somewhere. It's this. Where it is. Got a Freedom Heavy Overcoat. I mean, technically the Freedom Heavy Overcoat is better than anything I have. And a part of me that wants to just grab it, and actually the part of me that wants to grab it is going to just grab it. Yeah. Okay, and now I'm sleepy. Okay, I don't want to sleep here. I don't think that's a great choice. It's not a terrible idea, but I'm gonna have to sleep here, aren't I? The bandit base is a bit far away, right? Bandit base is a little bit out there, and it's going to take a minute to get to it. If I had night vision, I could do it. Without night vision, I tell you what. Good place to set up camp. I think way in the back over here would be good. Yeah. Go and sleep, I guess. Although I am gonna make a save, and in case I wake up next to like, you know, 7 loners looking at me, and there's nothing I can do. I don't know, we'll make a decision when we come to it, I suppose. I do need to sleep through a good chunk of the night. Okay. You slept through the night. I think I have a way of checking whether there's friendlies or not. Mercenary and ecologist, we should be good. Should be good. Still gonna be extra careful. This is the thing. This place, the farm, isn't like a permanent base for anyone. It just happens to be temporarily occupied by people who are friendly towards me. But given the fact that it's ecologist, overnight, like, duty could have rolled in, or loners could have rolled in just as easily, but now it turns out it's mercs now, and we should be good. Alright, I already have the waypoint, don't I? I do. So we are going to the only actual safe spot here where, you know. We can rest for a bit, I said. I mean, we've slept for like 11 hours, but we can find some food at the very least, if nothing else. Gotta be really careful getting to it. Excuse me for a second, I have something very important to do off camera. So literally just a second. Okay, so sorry about that, just some work related. Done. Where were we? Right. Going under the bridges. Be a slightly safer option here. A slightly more radioactive option. Gotta get out of here.
Damn, I need a drink.
Pretty sure I got caught in the middle of two firefights. And that neither of the two were actually directly against me personally. Okay. Let's head this way. Because I think I know where the fire's coming from. I think I know how to avoid it. Provided I'm a little bit lucky. Whoa. About luck, nearly step into one of those things. Yikes. I have any... available at least. Hungry and thirsty, what a combination. Okay, this is it. This is the bug zapper anomaly. No, this is the bandit camp. Walls and everything. Watchtower unmanned, of course, because God forbid bandits get a little bit of discipline and try and organize themselves, but I think if I just follow the wall... Yeah, there's an anomaly on the inside of the wall we can try and... Sorry, there's an artifact on the inside of the wall that we can try and get to. Better down the line, but I think I should be safe if I just hug the wall of the compound. Eventually we'll get to the entrance, either the back entrance or whatever, but it'll be fine. 18 and 50%, wow. Wow, okay, I think an energy drink gonna be helpful for just a short bit of time that I need to get to the entrance. Whatever that entrance might be. Hello, friendlies, do not shoot.
Ну, за что перетереть хотел?
I'm just gonna put this rifle away and thank my lucky stars I made it. Here we go. Bandit base. It's not great, let's be honest with each other right away. It's not great, but at least it's safe and walled off, so not gonna have any problems with the military or anyone trying to storm this place anytime soon. Or at least we shouldn't. Plus, if they do, the place is so ridiculously complicated that that anyone's actually gonna be able to do it successfully. In fact, it is so complicated that I'm not even sure how to get to Sultan from here. It's gonna be a bit of a...
Чё новое?
Здоров. The beast to pieces. Vengeance amplified. me to hunt chimeras for you? I barely make enough money to get by. Have food. Really think I'm the type of person that's going to go out and hunt chimeras for you. It's, suffice it to say, not going to happen. There's like an underground bit to this whole journey as well, isn't there? Wow. Okay, and... Hi! I'm supposed to meet with you, aren't I? Olivius, hello. Yeah, I've come to see you. Right. You know our friend in the military, the one who used to let us run weapons past the checkpoint if we slip in a carton of cigarettes? That little shit now says he wants me to start paying a percentage every time else he's going to turn us in. They want me to kill him, and he's in the Dark Valley. Okay, so you've hired a hitman basically for this job. That's fine. That's fine. Do that. Is there anything else you want? Diurnal Predator, north of the abandoned farm. Okay, can be done. It's in wild territory. Hitman duty in Dark Valley. Yeah, absolutely. Military northwest of the moving fireball in the Dark Valley. Absolutely. And there we go. Alright. Now, let's also trade. First and foremost, I need to sell you a number of things, probably. Wouldn't want to sell you any of these, but you can grab this, you can grab these, get this. That's about it. I'll sell some other stuff as well, but now, right now I need a backpack from you. Because right over... Well, let's not do it right next to you, because that'll be a bit tricky for later down the line, but let's do it like this. Commandant's office, and then sort of this main hangar area next to the broken next to the broken APC. Or even better yet, probably over here, right? Bit out of the way. Yeah, sure, right here. Create stash, and it's going to be Bandit Base FOB. Yeah, this can be my little room here with the radio equipment and everything. A generator. I don't think this is radio equipment, is it? But we can put some radio equipment here. I think this is some sort of generator. At any rate, though, engine? Connected to the wreck of this, so it could be like an engine? Honestly, not sure. At any rate, we now have a little stash here, so we can fast travel between this place and everywhere else where we have stashes, which is going to be very useful. Now, loads of these tasks to kill people all over the place already. I'm liking it. PDA's dead, finally. That's fine. Let's get... Right. Here we go. That'll do. Look at how nice and bright it is now. I reckon we can kill this guy just by being a bit sneaky. Going up to the watchtower. I'm going to switch to APs while doing it. Okay. Shot one of them. I think the other one's still suffering down in the dirt. Yeah, there he is. He's mine. I like how the bandits were walking over towards him very menacingly. But, nah, he's mine for the taking. Alright, let's go and talk to the mechanic of the base, which is going to be over here. You can see one of the problems with the bandit base over here is everything's a bit sort of all over the place. Gotta run for a solid minute or so just to get from the trader to the mechanic to the main guy in charge, but anyway. Limpid, what do you need today, man? I'll fix shit right up. Also, decrypt any locked PDAs you might have. Share a story with me. Trying to get me prosecuted or whatever. Whatever, get comfortable. Nah, I'm not trying to get you prosecuted, just, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You only limp because you suddenly start went limp down under. Yeah, well. Hey, locksmith, blah blah blah. Right, this isn't the garbage. Yeah, that's quite the story, and if you want to read it, it's right there for you. Honestly, I'm way too anxious to sell all of this stuff, which I don't need. Get rid of it. Honestly, get rid of the barrel as well. This is a 5.56. This is an 18.5mm K barrel. Smoothbore rifle, 18.5. That's this, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, I don't need it. I guess I'll keep this barrel. So you can take that. Then, right. Out of here. Also, useful. I need to actually talk to Sultan, which is here. I'm going to go ahead and assume. It's going to be like the last person that I haven't spoken to, probably. Which is sort of typical, right? The last person you don't talk to is the guy in charge of the place, but what can I say? I mean, look. Building has 2 entrances, and I'm not sure they're connected to the same... They connect to everything, so to speak. Anywho, job's done. 2 duties right outside the base. Killed, and there you go. Yeah. Is there any work you want done? Territory, yeah, that's done. Interested in trading weapons. Yes, but don't bother bringing me anything fancy. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, you would buy typical bandit weaponry, right? Yeah. Sort of what I expect. Okay. Good. Good. So... you have any... You do, you sell food as well. I thought it was someone else, and I just didn't even bother checking. Yeah, you do sell food. Okay. What can I get? I mean, ideally, I'd cook this stuff and eat it, but not really an option right now. And I don't want to spend too much money on... well, on anything. And tomatoes is 15. Do you have that beef stuff? Beans? No. Yeah, this beef stuff. 30. 2 times 30 for 2.3 thousand rupees. It's all right until I get back home and start cooking my own meals. I'll save me a fair chunk of cash. Now, gotta run on over to Sultan. Well, maybe not run, maybe just, you know, brisk jog while we enjoy our delicious canned goods here. Stuff like this that annoys me. There's clearly like a little gate thing leading into the window, but they barred the window up. I feel like you could have just removed the little thing leading up to the window, right? What's the... Feels like you're sort of going about it the wrong way, in a very stupid way, but at least this bit's nice. And Sultan, I think, is the room over on the left, with his own personal bodyguard wielding a arm cell protector, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he doesn't mean stealing any of his cigarettes that he's stashed away.
Нарисовался.
Опа, блять, indeed. Hello. You must be Sultan. Right. Yes, son, that's right. And I've earned my name. Marched down here from Zaton in the nick of time. Cleared out the mutants swarming this place, saved the defenders, recruited them into my gang, got the whole building back up and running. Many around here still owe me their lives, and they don't forget it. Yes, it ain't all sunshine and rainbows. Not sure if you heard why I was marching down from Zaton in the first place. Yeah, you got stood up by some jackass pretending to be a friend, whether that douchebag's name, whatever that douchebag's name was. Gonna rip him a new one. Major Degtyarev, wasn't it? It was Major something, no? His name was Alexander. Never mind, it was not Major whatever. Or was that just how he introduced himself? Huh? But don't you fret, you're a brave man's son, but even his ass is a barbed metal maze. Can't have the biggest, you can have the biggest one, right. Joshua Charleston, he's got this one. Yeah, okay, so you're just basically leaving him alone and forgetting about it. Case, because, yeah. Okay, well, okay, you've got this. Any advice on dealing with people around here? Simple, never trust anyone? Alright, that's... I mean, you could put a... Like, you could put a, what's it called? What is it called? You can put a full stop right there and, you know. But yeah, most stalkers are out to get you. Now, some mercs are okay, as is freedom. Thank you, I think. Alright. What about shelter? Some of the safe houses around the zone. No place truly safe. Well, yeah. First struck cemetery, yada 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 yada. Yeah, I know about all this stuff. You don't need to explain it to me. Thank you very much. Alright. Any work you want done? Mob hit in the Dark Valley. Junior Sergeant Bashmakov. Done. Sorry, no, I forget about that. Is there anything else? You want duty patches? 16. Don't have that many, sorry. 3 stalkers in the Darkscape. That's a bit far away. Eliminate the entire military presence in the Dark Valley north of the moving fireball. Alright, I think I have something like that already to boot up, so yeah. 3 stalkers in Darkscape, and then here's the job. Some squatters moved into my farm down south. They refused to pay rent and even scaring prospective tenants away. They won't do. Politely escort them. Otherwise, go in, eliminate everyone. Done. Eviction notice. Right, is there anything else? Nothing more. Well, that's more than enough, let me tell you, though, because, yeah.
Пересечемся.
Живы будем indeed, hopefully. After all the tasks that you've given me, it's going to take some luck to, you know, come out alive out of that whole ordeal, but, we will try nonetheless. And this is for the eviction notice, isn't it? You've even given me a squad of my own to command. Okay, well that is quite the step up. I've gone from being a lone merc with very little in the way of anything, really, to, you know, a full-on commander of a squad on our way to eliminate something. And and we are going nowhere. Alright. That's fine. Stay sheltered. Part of me wants to go and talk to the trader really quickly, sell some of my stuff. I have like extra medication, whatever. But yeah. Tell you what, we're gonna cut it here and we're gonna wait for the mission to pass, and then after that, sell some of the stuff, lighten our load so we can grab some more loot. Probably leave some stuff in the stash that I've made here, and then afterwards we can, you know, get to go out there and do our job, especially with this neat little rifle that we've got. Speaking of, I should probably... I reckon I have enough ammo for now. Alright, I will see you in a bit when the mission passes, and I'm all geared up to go and do the deed, so to speak. And here we go. It's a nice sunny day. We've got the squad here. This time we set some rules of engagement.
Okay.
Yeah, right, yeah. Let's go defend only, support combat, best weapons, do covered formation. How does cover formation work? Not a big fan of cover formation, honestly. Let's go spread formation instead. I'm gonna shoot them if they're in spread formation. Although, to be fair, we're going down this road. I'm gonna lay siege to like an army compound, basically. Well, it's not much of an army compound. It's, we'll see what it looks like. It's kind of like a barracks, maybe. But it is fortified, and we're basically going to lay siege to it from here. Just APs, of course. Gonna take things from here slowly. Let's see how this is going to work. That's the building we're looking for. Just gotta make sure that none of them get out. We know that there's probably gonna be a couple of squads of Spetsnaz in there, and probably a squad or two of duty as well. And so, with all that in mind, yeah. First option is probably not to piss them off. Too early. Not pissed them off too early is the sentence that I was going to utter.
This one's finished.
Okay. Oh, shoot, I forgot I don't have any more meds at this time.
Reloading.
Completely forgot about that. Okay. Important kill on him right there. I know there's a bunch more guys inside. So this is what I was saying. The most important thing is to not let them out. That guy tried to walk out. Didn't work out for him.
Goddamn Ruskies!
Boom. They say another one dead, another one gone, another one bites the dust, right? One after the other.
Changing mag!
Little tactical reload. If any of them are capable of flanking around the left or right side, well, then we will be dead, right? Then we will be. Shame. Taking the guy out. But if that's the case, then we will be dead, and there will be nothing else to say. Which is, you know. Don't know how smart this is trying to... Oh, do you know what? Why don't you guys go ahead and assault? We're gonna assault from the left side? Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, you know what? You go on ahead and assault from the right side. See if there's a way inside the base from over there. How's the assault going? Not very well. You're sort of moving just back and forth. Up front has a shotgun and there's a... I have a sneaking suspicion he's the last one left. Might not necessarily be the case. I don't know. We move in? At this point, right? What else do we do? Except move in. Right, you have my blessing. Put him out of his misery. KS-23. Loads of ammo. That's good. Everything else, not so much. We lost one, didn't we? Yeah, went in a bit gun-ho, honestly. Didn't really pay that much attention to surroundings. Got shot in the back, I'm assuming. Overall, not terrible. We lost one guy in exchange for wiping out the entire army base here. Or again, it's not a base, it's like a... whatever it is. Another KS-23. The barrel's not in the best condition. Less ammo for it, but... you know. Still. An SV-98. I wish these guns were any good, but... not really. All the bolt-action ones are a little bit... well, I'm trying to be nice about it. But I am struggling to find... positive descriptions of it. The Beryl 5M armored suit. What kind of protection would that give me against radiation and things like that? None, apparently. Or am I blind? Slot 2, weight carried, plus 16, explosive impact rupture, chemical burn, no radiation protection. Okay. In the zone, that will not get you very far. No, sir. There's another one here. That one had a vector. You do know all of us can afford any good guns, right? I think a while ago I insulted the arm cell protector quite a bit on multiple occasions. With a terrible gun, that it doesn't work, that in order to reload it you must disassemble the gun, and so on and so forth. Not true. None of it, actually. A while ago, I was confusing the arm cell protector for the Pancor jackhammer, which is an entirely different weapon. That does have all the characteristics that I mentioned, on top of just being absolutely terrible. And I think there were like 2 of them ever made, or something like that. But it was a fascinating piece of kit in just how terrible it was, basically. You might say I'm being a bit too tactical when it comes to clearing this place out now that we know that everyone's dead, but that's just the point. I don't. At least not really. Right? Because, we're not 100% sure that everyone inside the building is dead. I've had situations where you clear everything out, all the quests are done, hooray. And you go inside, you go to the top floor, and there's like 2 guys there just waiting for you. So, like I said, I'm gonna dance around a little bit. Make sure all of them are dead. OT03SVU. Wow. Came prepared, did we? Very much so. For our posting on the roof. Didn't go all too well, fortunately. Okay. I'm gonna check the very top as well, even though I'm not. Nothing. Lovely. Man, this is one hell of a view. Let's see how it looked like from up here. Honestly, we wouldn't have stood a chance. I mean, you're completely exposed up here, that's the problem. But you get some good cover up here. You throw up some sandbags and I would not have stood a chance in any realistic fighting scenario unless you get the drop on the sniper, right? If you fire first and you hit him and he's dead, then wow. What can he do? But, you don't get to fire first. Man, oh man. Bobble, right? Did I search this guy? Okay, that's more or less everyone. I want to check Wasn't there a duty squad that I needed to eliminate as well? Could have sworn there was. I'm guessing not anymore. They may have not made it past the mission, that's also a possibility, or they fell fighting here. There's another KS. 3 down. Oh man, I can carry a lot of stuff. Soldier here. And another... Wait, what? Freedomer? Really? Is this the fight that No, I killed this guy, I remember. It was just a bit of a while ago. It was before the emission and before I took cover and slept a little bit in the base and everything. Yeah. Remember those things. Yikes. Okay, guess not much has changed since, right? Okay, I know... I won't say I know how a victim notice works. It's one of those things where you sort of kind of know what to expect. It's a bunch of loners that have taken over the farm over here that was up until recently inhabited by mercenaries, so... It's gonna be slightly different going up against them, but not by much. You see, a bullet to the face is just as painful, fired by... actually, there's a saying, isn't there? There's a saying in actual warfare. A bullet fired by 14-year-old is just as lethal as a bullet fired by a 40-year-old. And so... The inexperience of the loners doesn't mean much. Also, the fact that they are loners doesn't mean much. Not so much because of, you know, oh, every enemy is equally dangerous and stuff like that, because realistically they're not. But mainly because of me, I'm the problem. I have no armor.
Okay.
So... do support combat, bunch formation, stand, and here we go. Although you will excuse me again, another very important work call apparently. Just excuse me for just a second. I have to take this. I'm really sorry for the interruptions. Here we go again. Sorry about the interruptions. Time. Very important work stuff.
Oh, he's hurt.
Okay. Someone just threw a grenade at me.
Okay, let's do it.
Стволы наготове.
I say, do you mind? My friends here in the attack on the army compound have been... Clear Sky, we're friendly with Clear Sky, try and remember that. So keep in mind that guy was probably having drinks with all of the guys that we just shot. Yeah, that's the ecologist. Oh, by the way, Clear Sky person, the squad Bandits, yeah, they're with me. Don't shoot them, and vice versa.
Okay, let's do it.
Listen, I mean, we're going back to defend only, but you haven't been doing a phenomenal job of that. Let's just be honest.
Все одно и то же. Только вернулись и снова куда-то.
In there, I mean, as far as this bit of combat is concerned, you've been completely and utterly useless.
А я все равно
Yeah,
не
so
понимаю, как оно всё в зоне устроено.
I don't know what to tell you, really.
Всё разобраться пытается. А мое дело маленькое.
Thanks for trying, I guess. But yeah.
Эх, мне подучиться. Я б тоже вот так вот. Исследованиями там всякими занимался, то да сё. В таком вот скафандре крутом тоже ходил бы.
Well, look. If nothing else, you seem to be taking the death of your comrades fairly well, so there's that at least, if nothing else.
Вот так задумаешься, да.
Comrades maybe a bit.
Понятно. Деньги за работу получаем. С начальством
That a Winchester model?
конкретный результат.
It is.
Не устроишь,
It's a Winchester model 1873
ведь чёрт знает,
and is, dare I say, one of the better weapons one can find. That's a graphite suit. That's also a good suit. Actually, a pretty good suit. Weight carried +6, so way less than what I'm used to, but everything else is better. Still 2 slots. A little bit more radiation resistance. A lot more BR. I will take it for now, but I'm also going to have to end the episode here because we just had 2 camp assaults against
может, будешь потом
hordes of enemies, and now is the time to go back to the bandit base after we've done all this, turn in our rewards, and sell off most of this stuff, and when we're done, I reckon we're going to be a lot wealthier for 1, but 2, it's going to be time to head back to Mercenary Base Central, right? All the trail last line is knowledgeable about the zone. Ah, right, yeah, there is that as well, obviously. And that we've done this, and then from there we can go into... Well, we're gonna have to go to LabX. Whatever. But we will see. We can also go to Agroprom and... I don't know. Garbage would be probably a bit much and a bit hectic, although after what we've just done, I don't know. I think I need to go back to the mercenary base, deposit all my stuff, work on improving the base a little bit. Probably do the biggest chunk of that off camera because it's not very interesting. But I will show how you repair suits and stuff. But like as far as base construction is concerned and stuff like that, probably do a lot of it off camera. And then try and fortify the lower first floor of the base a little bit better, block off some of the doors and windows and stuff. And then afterwards, yeah, that's a lot of radiation. Afterwards, we'll see where our jobs take us, but it's going to be a lot easier afterwards, I reckon. Because... Hello? Deceased individual who has not been looted, indeed. Oh, an M40 gas mask. That's again not bad. Take it. See what we can fix out of all of this. I think my guys are out. They're assaulting someone or something. Finally, or they don't like to get their feet wet, which is the other option, I suppose. No, someone's fighting mutants. Okay, let's leave it to them to do that, because we're done over here. Alright, anyways, thank you very much for watching. I will turn in these rewards, see what I can sell, see what I can fix. Probably fast travel back to Mercenary Central, as I call it. And from there we will see. If there's some jobs around, we might take them. If not, and we fix up a good set of armor, maybe we go down towards Yantar immediately and start working on the whole lab situation that we need to work on, because, yeah. Painful and difficult as this was, it's only step one in the grand scheme of things in the main storyline, so yeah. Even though I said I wouldn't focus on it, there isn't really much else to do. But again, I'll see what sort of tasks I can pick up here. If there's a bunch more I can do for the bandits, maybe I stay here for a while longer, but I doubt it, because I need to put that armor ASAP and get myself proper protection. Because, you know, Ironman mode, basically. Anywho, thank you very much for watching. I will see you all next time. Until then, have fun, take care, and bye-bye.